Alright, YouTube, have 2000 Lexus lx470. So I'm going to replace the axle. The vehicle that you apply to this model here is 98 to all the way up to 2007. I think they are probably the same. To do the axle on this, many way you can do it, and I will show you how to do it besides talking here. I'm going to take the wheel out first. Remove this right here. Take this out and take the ring right here. There. So that's it. You don't have to take the hub cover right here. You may if you wanted to, but on my methods you don't have to. Okay, so I will do the simplest way as possible. I will remove all of this. The reason I only take all this nut out, bolt out, because I'm going to leave my collaborative stay with the arm, so I don't have to be removing so much stuff. And from up here, removing only the upper control arm. That's a 19. And I will removing sway bar linkage nut right there. In the back here, I will removing the rack and pinion, the arm right here, using impact drill. And also remove the wheel sensor, which is number 10. From here, just removing that. And this is socket 19. Okay, the reason I'm losing this, because I will release all the stress and I can taking the axle out without taking the hub or anything else. Okay, so right here I will using my ball joint press. So before I do anything else, I will put this nuts in. The reason I put the nuts in, because I will not damage the thread on that. Can get one of this from Auto Part. Just go renting. They will definitely will renting you one. Okay. So now I will use impact here. There. So now I pop the ball joint. Separate it. So I can take this out. I'm gonna use drill. That would be make my work faster. Oop. That is heavy load. Okay. So from here, just press this down, and it kind of hard, but you can force it to get that out. You know, the best is to have two men. This does not have any tension. Okay, just let you know, if you release and you press down a little bit on the right here. So using forward with your tummy, and now come out. That is a simple way to do it. Okay, so let me press from the inside. Okay, for single man, if you have two people, one guy will hold on here and you press from the inside. So a single man like me are using this belt, hold it to get it straight. So I press from the inside, will pop out easily. If not, you hanging this down, then it's tough to push this axles out. So let me go pop from the inside. Okay, so I pop that. Pull this out. For some reason, the grease come out from right here, and there's no more grease inside, so that's why I had to buy a new one. Here's a new one. You see this ring right here? Sometimes it's kind of hard to push in, so you put the ring, you know, down, so it will be easier to push in. So same thing, I'm gonna go through this whole belt right here because nobody helping me. So I have to only one man with this extra tool to help me. Okay. So now I will use my hammer to tap it. Okay, so all the way in. So you need to release this. From here, best is you have two men. If you don't, single man like me, you still be able to work just fine. But it would be a lot harder than if you have two people to helping each other. One push and one try to place in. See, the reason I moved this because that's on the way, so you can't really plate this over here. So I move it so I can easily force distance in. There, that fit in. Take a lot of manpower. Okay, see, that is in. So what I had to do, put a jack on the bottom first. Okay, put the jack on the bottom, so jack up. Okay, you have to watch out for that. So slowly jack and fit on that, and not just that, from over here too. Okay, so one man is do all the work. So I'm gonna slide my jack to the other, this side over here, so easier for me to manage. Okay, so that's my jack. Come to the shock hole. So about closer to that, I will stick the bolt into it to fit. Okay, try again, a little bit more. Okay, now it's fit, so that's in. So now I'm going to put this up. Okay, I'm going to jack up so I can fit that into the top. Okay, so I have to get the nut, which is this right here, and force it down. One hand hold it, push down, and then lock in the nut. There. Whew. Okay. Now to low Let me force the nut a little bit more. There. So I'm going to put more. Okay. I'm going to load my jack. Pretty simple, easy, right? For one man by myself, less than 15 minutes. And that's pretty fast for doing a super luxury car. This is back then in the 2000. I remember it's about $90,000 vehicle here. So very expensive car. You know, Land Cruiser itself costs about that much too. So it's not cheap. This vehicle here is a very expensive vehicle. So let's put all of this back together. All right. Okay, that's in. All right. In the back here, put the sensor in. This. So with this right here, I have to have enough torque. It's good. Okay, that's tight. And then the last one will be this right here. Almost there. So make sure you find where the hole for your pin to go. A little bit more. There. I don't know with my hammer. Socket is good enough. And don't forget to put your rings on it. Okay. The ring just go in. There. In. Cap right here. Okay. My. There. That's it. Put wheels on. You can see that it's not that hard to do yourself, but sometimes you don't want to get dirty like me. So you pay somebody doing cheap. You don't take to brand name dealership, they will charge you probably 2 axles like this. I bet you $1,000 easily out of your pocket. Okay, for 30-minute job, 1 hour job, and you pay $1,000 for it. You had the money, worth it. Poor like me, no. You know, I'd rather do myself. 30-minute. The axle is about 160 bucks for 2, so which is not bad. Okay. When I took the axle out, okay, it drifts on fluid. You don't have to add it to, but you know, because not that much dropping out. So for me, this is a 2000, so nearly 20 year now, and I believe it never been changed. So I'm going to change differential fluid, and that way is 80-90. Okay, So I bought gallons on that. I'm going to replace it, this and then the back. Okay, so just take that out and refill from up here. Okay, so this is a 10, so I'm sure a wrench or anything like that is a 10. So break that loose and make sure you have your oil pans down the bottom. Okay, you see it got some metal right there, so sticky. A lot of metal right there. See that? So changing is good because it's sticky. All right, using pump like this to pump the fluid to it. So when it's filled up, then you just closing this back up right here, and then that's it. Make sure just wipe out all of this grease, gear oil, under the car, because you don't want to getting all of this dirty your car. All right, thank you for watching. Now you know how to do your service on your axle, drive, and differential. Okay, bye bye now.